All right, everyone, welcome back. We are going to take a quick look at Arbitrum. So we're here on the Coinbase chart for Arbitrum. We, in the past, had been looking on the KuCoin chart, but we lost that chart. They apparently are not sharing the data anymore with the platform here, so it is what it is. I know they banned a bunch of people in the US. So yeah, we'll move on here on the Coinbase chart, looking at the most recent low to the high. You can see the price of Arbitrum came down, bounced off your 0.5, got a rejection off of that 382, came down to your 618, and we got another nice bounce here. But notice on the chart that you're already getting stuck once again off of this wick at that 382 at about 104 here on ARB. So if it's going to get any kind of momentum up, it needs to get back over that 382 at about 104, 105 at 3% move there to get some momentum going. And then your next resistance after that is about a 10% move up to 111. And then, of course, if you can break through that, you will have a shot at the top here at 122 for about if I can get this to move, about a 21% move up on ARB here if it can get some momentum going up. But just due to the fact that you're making these lower highs and lower lows and you're taking out each of these support levels is not good in my opinion. If you're going to continue being bearish here, then of course the 0.5 is your first support here at 99, pretty much $1. You take out $1 and you are coming back down to that 618 at 94, and you can see that is a 7.5% move, and then so on and so forth. But the way this thing's going, it keeps bouncing, getting rejection, bouncing, getting rejection. You may end up doing something like this to where you come down here and either go sideways down here and down if you're going to be bearish, or go sideways for an extended period to accumulate some Arbitrum before it does end up going up coming this next year when the bull cycle starts. So yeah, I mean, just kind of keep an eye on those prices if you're looking to invest in Arbitrum for that next bull run. Of course, watch these support levels. If we take those out, you're potentially coming down to these lower price targets here. If we zoom out on the weekly chart, let's look at the Heikin-Ashi really quick here. Heikin-Ashi just rolled over to green off of that bounce on that 618, so just keep that in mind. But like I said, if you cannot get over that 104 area and that 382, that's going to show you that you're just probably coming back down to those lower price targets like we already discussed. So looking here on the weekly chart, this is what I want to show you guys before we end this. If we just simply look here on the weekly chart, get all this stuff off, and we draw a Fibonacci from the high here to the low, you can see that the price of Arbitrum smacked right into the 0.5 retracement here and got a nice rejection. So in the overall macro scale, until you get over the 618 at 129, the bottom is potentially not in, and you are already back below your 382 here at 104. So from the high to the low, had a double bottom, a nice bounce, 0.5 rejection. Now you're back below that 382 at 104, and you're already getting stuck there. So it looks like to me the price of Arbitrum is headed down to this 91 cent range for that 10% drop. And if that does not hold for some kind of a floor and some accumulation here to go sideways, you're probably coming back down here to the bottom and potentially lower. You can see that is a 27% drop back down to about 74 cents. So if Arbitrum is going to keep being bearish here, then you're probably in store for a move like this, to where you're just going to come crashing back down to the bottom and potentially lower than that. That is a possibility, depending on how long it takes and how fast it goes, of course. But we will see. Just keep an eye on those prices on the macro scale, and keep an eye on those prices on the daily time frame. And like I said, if we can get back over that 382 at that 104 price area, then that would be one giant good step in a right direction for Arbitrum here. So we will leave it at that, not financial advice, and we will see you in the next one. Peace out.